Alright, so welcome to the first episode of the Unhinged podcast, where we talk about whatever we want, whenever we want. And I don't even have an intro for this. It's very unscripted. We'll never talk about any serious stuff on this podcast, only the funnies, so you can enjoy.
We might get philosophical here and there.
I doubt it.
I will, definitely.
Oh, alright, sure. So my name is Samuel Joseph Penny, and
No,
this
it's not.
is okay. Yes, it is. All right, this is my co-host Blake. Yup, that's it. That's it right there.
That's it.
All right, so first episode. I don't even have a plan, right? Really.
We went to a hibachi grill.
We did, and it was terrible. The food was great, but it was just...
I still think he put too much soy sauce on the fried rice.
No. That's the point. It's fried rice.
No, fried rice is rice, not soy sauce. There's this old man that kept grabbing my arm sitting next to us. So
I thought he was having a heart attack, but
Dude. We got a white guy. That's never good when it comes to
white guy
hibachi
in the
grill.
hibachi, it's never good because he's always usually depressed, hates his job.
He looked like he's
Was not having a great time.
He said he started training 5 minutes ago. I believed him.
Yeah,
After
he took
what I had seen.
way too long.
And his spinning tricks weren't the greatest. Which I wasn't going to say anything, of course, but the man that kept grabbing my arm kept heckling him, and it was amazing. It was also sad, but it was amazing.
Yeah, and apparently he couldn't hear really well because he just what?
Oh, the old dude, yes. The one that kept grabbing my arm. It was his birthday.
It was.
Shout out to the old dude. Happy
out.
birthday to you, buddy.
Actually, shout out to black people. I don't know how y'all do it, but
Straight up, dude.
man, we're gonna get canceled because I'm uploading this on my regular YouTube channel.
That's fine. That's fun. I love being canceled.
Oh, it's gonna be so fun.
It's on my bucket list.
Ugh. I don't even know how many episodes of this we're gonna do. It's just whenever we get a chance, I guess, because we're both freshmen.
The next one that we'll do will be in like 3 years.
Oh, probably, yeah. At the least 6 months.
Welcome back. It's been a little bit.
Yeah, welcome back. Oh man,
Let's see, what else? That steak was not rare, like I asked.
it was not. It was not. That goes back to the guy being white.
even the medium rare you asked for.
It was more rare than your steak.
Definitely. It was more rare than what I asked for, and I asked for rare. And he got rarer than I did.
Yeah.
Which is not funny.
I also missed the rice toss a few times.
Multiple times. Sam had to pull through in the end and catch it himself.
I did.
And you really did catch it.
Yeah.
You really did that.
First try, too.
First try, it was amazing.
Keep
The
your
old
eye on
lady
the-
got
Keep
smacked.
your eye on the ball.
The old lady got smacked twice.
She did, though. Yeah. Oh, man. What is... I really ate too much. Like, way too much.
On the way home, he was throwing up. Almost.
I was. Yeah.
Where did you go? In Walmart?
It was HEB.
Oh,
and
HEB, that's
the
right, yeah.
bathroom.
Just to the bathroom?
Yeah.
All I hear is you and your dad mumbling, and then you're out of the car, and then you're in HEB, and I'm like, okay, then there he goes.
I just had to go, you know?
You gotta go.
This is already 4 minutes long, and we've run out of things to
I
talk
know,
about.
Let's see. More white dude.
Yeah.
Let's get some more of this guy.
He didn't look like Homie Carson, but so many people looked like Homie Carson today. This
Right.
Blonde dudes with glasses, I guess.
All of them
All
with the hibachi grill.
Yeah. It's all the white guys coming to hibachi grills so they can get more culinary educated or something along those lines.
It was sad, though, staring at all the other hibachi grills and how much better they were doing
Yeah, there
compared to
was
us.
so much more fire, dude.
This guy kept messing up his fire technique.
He did,
I
yeah.
felt bad, honestly.
The snow and the onion thing that they do with they pour oil in the onion and then they like push it along like a little train. It collapsed and it was the
very
most
sad.
depressing thing possible since it just died.
And then he cut it up, and I was like, No.
I ate it. It was really delicious.
I didn't have the onion.
Okay.
I didn't care for it.
Yeah, this was probably the worst time that I've been to Shogun or any hibachi, pretty much. There's just a bunch of things going. There's way too much smoke. I thought someone was smoking.
I couldn't see anything.
You could. You're just being
No,
dramatic.
straight up. My eyes were stinging. I couldn't see anything. I thought I was going to throw up on the old man
You also pissed your pants too.
multiple times.
Like the flood of piss that just came out of the woods the other day.
Let's see, what else about the old man?
Actually, we should probably tell people, like 5 people that want to watch this, about ourselves or what we do, pretty much.
Sure, you go first.
So this is the Unhinged podcast, and this we're part of a band called Unhinged Corruption. You might see some material in a couple of months because we're gonna start working on some stuff.
Right.
I would be the guitar player, and my co-host here would be the bassist. I think I have a pretty solid plan for it. So yeah, I'd like metal and rock. You can probably see that on my channel because I post some stuff like that occasionally. Also, love memes. I love memes.
Literally the greatest thing ever.
It is. Also, just to my returning audience, why is pumpkin pie not blowing up? I swear, that's such a good meme. Pumpkin pie.
I love that one. I found it
really good.
and I could not stop laughing at it. It was amazing.
It's already a terrible podcast. I hate this.
That's fine.
Far. This is gonna be 10 minutes.
And then we'll go
We've been talking for 6.
crap our brains out.
Exactly. Oh man, that was a terrible feeling. Just speed walking into that HEB. Just try not to shit yourself. Dude, it was terrible, man.
Oh, and it being that old dude's birthday, they had him blow out the flames on the on the what?
On the
onion train, whatever you would call it. It was the onion volcano at the time. But before and it got out of hand. It didn't even come out of the top of the onion. It was everywhere.
It was just all over the grill. It smelled good, but that's it.
So here's how the story went. So he's talking to the old dude, the hibachi chef, if you can call him that. And all of a sudden, the old dude looks at me and he puts up his hand with 5 fingers, like he's counting down, and then it goes to 4, 3. I have no idea what's going on, and he points at the fire on 1, and I just go, and then it doesn't blow out, and he's like, "Oh, you failed me," and it was very sad, and I got heckled for the rest of the night by that man.
You did.
I didn't understand what was going on. I couldn't see.
I could have told you, but I didn't, since I wanted to see your your reaction to it.
My pain.
Yeah, and because he got a little mochi, whatever you call it, ice cream thing, and he told you to blow it out too, and
I understood the assignment this time.
Yeah, and then he went up for a fist bump, and Blake almost
I straight up almost grabbed his hand.
Yeah, he almost grabbed his hand and did a stick shift. It would have been so funny, but it would have been.
He would have shot me.
Plus, I think he was drunk, very drunk.
Oh, he definitely was, because he offered me his beer.
he did, yeah. He
just
also kept touching him, and it was weird.
Yeah, I felt uncomfortable the entire
So shout
night.
out to that old guy.
Shout out to the old dude.
I think his name was Greg.
It was Greg. His name was Greg.
Let's go. Shout out to Greg.
We sung happy birthday to him as well.
Dude, we gotta find him now. Just say it. Just send him this podcast.
It'd be awesome.
Oh man, this is terrible. I planned for this to be an hour. We can barely get past 10 minutes.
Running out of ideas in 10
already.
minutes. I guess we do need a script.
Just barely ideas.
I know what you mean.
Dang, this is depressing.
Black people, huh?
Hell yeah. No, let's get racist. It's time.
Alright, lay him on him. Lay it on him. They're black.
Yeah, their skin color is different to ours. because we're white as shit. And it's
They dominate us in every sport.
They do. There's this one kid that I'm not going to say his name, but
I love him so much.
He's really cool.
Awesome.
He goes to our school, and he is the best. I don't know.
He's one of the most athletic.
Yeah,
for sure.
Pretty much. Or
He
not even athletic, just like strong. He's one of the strongest people I've ever seen in my life.
You know how much he deadlifted at the powerlifting meet?
540.
I think it was 6.
Oh my god.
But he deadlifted somewhere.
That's more than some college football players.
And he's a sophomore. He was deadlifting like 600, 650, something like that.
Dude, he can be like the best linebacker, or I don't even know what he played. Or what?
Running back, actually. That's the most terrifying thing ever.
Christ. That coming at you, like
we call him the Black Lightning. Straight up, that's what we call him.
That's amazing. That's a great nickname. Like him
he
in
likes
the
it.
NFL, like that would be crazy.
I hope he does.
I don't, because I don't want to see him like fizzle out. Because I think he seems like a genuine guy.
Oh, he is very genuine. Actually, he lives 200 yards away from my house.
Yeah,
I could walk to his house. We walk past it, going to church from Subway all the time.
Yeah, we go to church on Wednesday actually.
Yeah, we get Subway every day, and there's Indian dude.
Oh yeah, this is just what we need to do. Let's talk about random things. Topics will come up.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So our Subway has a lot of crazy characters.
We did have a druggie at one point, but she got fired because she kept messing everything up.
Like she stumbled. I remember we were there in the line. It was you, me, and Zach. Zach's one of our friends that will probably appear on the podcast. Maybe.
He's also the second guitarist.
He has also the second. Yeah, you might see him. So it was because she came stumbling in, literally stumbling in.
Yes.
And then behind the cat. What do you want?
It was terrifying.
I was
hilarious,
like,
I'll take a foot long.
Yeah.
It was very scary.
I mean, we were polite, but it was obvious that she was high
or drunk
or both,
whichever one. I was surprised she was still there after the first day.
Yeah,
we saw her the next week and the week after, and then never again.
I thought, yeah, I know that was short-lived. The first week, I thought she was sick. That's because she kept like sniffling, but I think it was because she did cocaine.
That's a pretty big accusation there, but it might be the right accusation.
It's probably the right accusation. Hold on, let me adjust this.
Yeah.
Probably get it closer. It might be too quiet.
Actually, we might be a little bit too loud.
It doesn't matter.
Right. Yeah.
Whoever comments on this monstrosity of a video will tell us if it's too loud.
We'll get some better content along the way.
Maybe, if we ever do a second one.
Let's see.
Right,
what should we name the lady?
What?
We'll talk about the Indian dude last, because he's the OG.
Yeah, he is the OG.
But what about the lady?
There's a new employee that works there now, who
actually made it there around the same time as that crackhead. But
yeah,
she
cokehead.
Actually not crack or coke. I'll just call her the addict, because we don't know what she was on, but she was on it.
All of them.
All of them. But she's made it through because she doesn't do weed.
No, she doesn't do weed, but I don't think the manager likes her very much because every time we're there, she either gives me free cookies or somebody free anything, pretty much. Free drinks, free cookies, free subs sometimes. And she's there every Wednesday, so it's always really cool.
Actually, story time real quick. Zach was actually trying to get 2 cookies.
Yeah.
And
she gave him,
she needed to cook them in the back because they weren't ready yet. None of the cookies were made. So what happened is she said, "Can y'all wait for like 5-10 minutes and I'll have some cookies?" She was like, "Yeah, sure." We were like, "Yeah, sure, of course." And I was actually kind of mad because I wanted to leave.
Yeah.
But she comes in with a box of 9 cookies. Zach just wanted 2.
It was more than that.
No, she said it was 9.
Okay.
But
it seemed like more. It's like everybody got one. Ethan got one. Or Hayden got 2, I think.
Yeah, I got like 2 as well. But she had a lot, and she didn't make us pay for it.
Yeah, it was incredible.
It was awesome.
I also left my backpack there, so I had to run back like really quick.
How many times? 3 times now?
Yeah.
That
No,
you've
it's probably
lifted?
like 2.
2? Okay. Yeah.
Once I left my backpack, I was just barely out the door, and I discovered that, hey, this is lighter. Oh, shit. And then the second time, I was way down the road, and I had to run, like, sprint.
Oh, that's right. We were at the turn.
It was everyone, too.
That's right.
It was
That's
terrible.
when we had Julian. Me and Julian waited for you.
Yeah.
Let's see. Now the Indian dude.
Yes.
The OG.
Classic, dude.
He was the first one that I met when I first moved here and got Subway there. And
I don't think we should tell them where we live.
no, of course not. But yeah, he's great. He gets the food right. He's Indian. He's awesome.
He's really cool.
I do like him. Yeah, I like him a lot.
That's pretty much it about it.
That's all I can say
Indian.
about the Indian dude. He hadn't given us anything free. Actually, I think he's the manager of that specific Subway, at least, because I don't know.
Yeah, I haven't
He's there
seen
all the
anyone
time.
else.
Then again, we only go on Wednesdays, really.
Yeah. You should tell about Ducey.
Yes, the neighborhood crackhead, also my neighbor.
Yeah, I don't know much about him except his name. I know he's a crackhead. So I don't live where my co-host here lives.
But he's awesome. He yells at the trees and my other neighbors. He yells at my dogs, who are the smallest little things. And what else? He offered me his phone. Here, I'll just tell the story.
I remember
so
that,
that you understand.
Dude. I remember that.
I was on a call with Dagan, who's going to be our drummer for the band.
Yeah.
And I was walking to Subway. It was just me and Dagan who were going to the church at the time. This was like way back when. No, that wasn't that one yet.
No.
I told you when I got
Is
to
there
school
2
the next
times?
day. No, I told
No,
you when I
was
got to
on
school the
call
next
with you.
day. Was it you?
Yeah, because I was on the way there too. I was on the way to Subway.
Oh, that's right. I talked to you and then I had talked to Dagan.
Yeah.
I remember now. Yeah. But I can't remember. The only thing I could think of is Ducey when I think of that day. But I'm on a call with my phone, walking down the street. I'm literally talking to, it was either Sam or Dagan, I can't remember. And then he goes, "Hey, you want to call somebody?" And he offers me his flip phone. He just hands it to me. It's open and everything. While I'm obviously on the phone talking. And I'm just like, "No, sir, I'm all good." And he goes, "Are you sure?" And I said, "Yeah, I'm all good." And he said, "Well, I'm real proud of you." I went, "Thank you." And I just kept walking. And as I'm walking, he's talking to me still, saying something about being proud of me for whatever reason. And I'm just, "All right, thanks." And whoever I was talking to was real confused.
Yeah.
So it was fun. That was my encounter with Ducey.
Yeah, I haven't had an encounter yet, except for last week, because he was on the side of the road and we were walking past him, and he almost talked to us.
Oh, that's right. He tried to talk to us or something.
Yeah,
He said,
we tried to make small talk so he wouldn't talk to us. It was really fun.
Yeah, I just turned to him and I said, "So act like I'm talking to you so we don't have to interact with Ducey." And he goes, "Hey! Oh, hey!"
Glad to see you.
Yeah,
buddy.
good to see you, bud. Run. No.
Yeah.
He's genuine, but he doesn't know where he is half the time. So it's a weird mixture of everything.
Yeah.
But that's Ducey. That's our neighborhood crackhead.
I don't have one of those except for my grandma. But
And the few skinwalkers that you got.
oh
living
yeah,
out
I
in the
got some
woods.
skinwalker because I live way in the boonies, surrounded by trees. No one will ever find me.
Ever.
Ever.
This is why I took him out here today.
That's not. Oh yeah, we're recording in the woods. Yeah, right now.
We are in the woods currently. Definitely.
Right now, for sure. So, but yeah, it's trees for 15 acres. And it's amazing since there's no noise except for the
Skinwalkers,
skinwalkers, of course.
And then trees.
And then the whistling of trees, which is kind of creepy. sometimes when the trees hit your window, which might happen tonight. It might hit your window and then it like just slowly creaks.
No. I will shoot your window.
Alright.
I'm not kidding. I will throw myself at it and murder the tree.
Alright, that's fair.
Because when I get scared, the only thing I can think about is anything that'll freak it out.
Just toss it.
When I become the aggressor, I feel safe.
That's usually good. Let's think. Stories.
What's something else that's crazy that has happened lately?
I don't know. Oh, this is a random thing that's probably not interesting to anybody, but our school closed for the entire week because there was a lack of teachers.
From being sick with the new
new COVID
variant.
Yeah.
Actually, it was funny because we just got back from Christmas break.
We did, yeah.
And we only had 3 days in the first week, and then we had
Martin Luther King Day off.
Actually, we only had 3 days. We had Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Then we had a whole week, which we had a thing going on, in our athletics program called Hell Week.
Tell them about that.
After this.
Right.
But and then we had Martin Luther King Day off on Monday. Went back to school on Tuesday,
and then never
left for Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday.
And it was awesome.
It was pretty good. Hopefully, we'll be back Monday with no masks, like we've been, which is actually very rare for some schools to not be using masks.
Yeah.
And we're one of the lucky ones.
Yeah, exactly. Our school is very, very small. Like, is it 3A? I think we're
we're a 3A.
Right, 3A school.
And that's just making it.
Yeah.
Which is awesome.
It is, yeah.
Because where I came from, it was a 6A.
Yeah.
A little bit different.
I've been homeschooled.
Yeah. Hell Week.
Hell Week, yeah. It was the coach or the athletic director said that it was going to be like he hyped it up to be the worst thing you've ever experienced. First 2 days,
easy.
One of the easiest things I've ever done.
Yeah, it was. It was actually a break from everything.
It really was. I think that might have been on purpose.
Maybe.
Would you think Coach Hodges would do that ahead of, or would you think he'd think that ahead of schedule?
I don't know.
Let's give these kids a break and then just murder them like that.
Smart. Then Wednesday, of course, was running day on the track.
Oh, it was bad.
It was really bad. Thursday
That might have been the closest I've ever come to throw up while doing some activity in any kind.
Yeah. Running is the worst thing.
It really is, yeah.
And then
by the way he's talking, we're going to do that a lot more. Is maybe like two times a week.
It's going to be bad.
It's going to be terrible.
But eventually we'll get used to it. And then Thursday, what did we do Thursday?
We did the...
Friday was competition.
Was Thursday more running? I think it was.
I don't think
so.
so.
No, that was the one with the sand pit.
And so we did do a form of running.
Yeah.
We had to run a lap in a specific amount of time. You remember that?
Oh, yeah.
Because when you took me home after that,
I forgot.
You told your mom.
Yeah, that was terrible.
That was actually really bad.
Because they split us into groups of 3 that time since there were some coaches out. Remember?
Was it? No, 3 was for the competition day.
No, 3... Wait.
No, you're right.
Yeah, because it was...
Alpha,
Beta,
and then Charlie, yeah.
Yeah. And then, like, our group did... There were 2 kids that ran the quarter in...
It was 75 seconds, yeah. 75 seconds is what you had to run one lap around to make it. And
2 kids made it. I was in 4th, so I barely did make it.
I was in my own group, dusted everybody, made it with 10 seconds to spare.
Good for you.
Because I'm amazing.
I'm not fast. So.
That's alright. It happens.
Yeah.
And then Friday was a competition day.
It was terrible.
It was like a relay, sort of.
It was terrible.
It was terrible because I was the one who had to run the lap.
Yeah, Borski had to run the lap for us, and he was shaken up, I could tell.
I beat Borski?
You did.
I'm happy. Ethan beat
We're
me,
just
though.
name calling
Yeah.
at this point. Like, no one cares.
It doesn't matter. We can always go back. Anyways.
It does not matter.
But, Ethan, also, he beat me for sure. But that's because he's a cross-country freak.
Yeah.
He's amazing at it.
I can't see how anyone can do cross country. Those who do cross country that watch my channel, why do you do that to yourself?
Also, good job.
Yeah, good job.
Also, good job. You're really pushing.
You're really doing something good. But at the same time, why would you ever do that? I don't get it. But
I ran our
digress.
cross-country course.
I digress.
I ran our cross-country course once.
Was it?
It
Yeah.
was terrible.
I'm not.
I did it with Zach.
We make fun of Travis for doing it, but for not. For
Travis
missing-
is one of our friends.
Kind of.
I
Is
consider
he
him
a
a friend.
friend? Technically.
I play games with him all the time.
That's fine. Yeah.
I really do
We
like Travis.
pretend to hate him, but
It's awesome.
it is really fun. Oh, Mr. Redbird Diary. Okay, so we have a teacher who's probably my favorite teacher of all time.
He's up there. He's definitely up there.
I don't want to say his name.
Don't say his name. Don't worry about it.
Okay. We'll call him Mr. R. That'll be fine, I guess.
That works, yeah.
So he likes to pick on our friend Travis and Zach a
More
lot.
than we do.
more than we do, surprisingly. Like, it started when Travis told basically the entire class that he missed the cross country bus to go to one of
the
their
cross country competition or meets, yeah.
He missed the bus. Like it was so funny.
He was only like 25 minutes away from us.
It really was, yeah. Like, so we were like in class, and then Travis walks in and was like, "Travis, aren't you supposed to be at cross country?" And he says he missed the bus.
His face
Yeah.
just showed pure terror.
I know, because he knew that he was gonna get heckled.
So, and he did.
Yeah,
He's still getting
he's
heckled.
still getting heckled.
It's been, what, 3 months now?
Probably,
He's
yeah.
still getting heckled for it.
It's
By
so-
Mr. R.
Yeah. It's weird not to say his name.
It's weird, but that's alright.
Yeah, and so this one time, I think it was Zach who was messing with you, and then or he wasn't messing with you.
Oh, that's right. He was
I don't
he
remember
was
the
doing
story.
something with his bottle. He was showing
Yeah.
it to me, and I flicked it, and it went flying across the classroom.
No, it was his pen.
Pen, that's what it was. And Mr. R looks straight at Zach and gives him the death stare. And hey, he walks up and he's like, then he's getting mad at me, and then he figures out somehow that it was Zach that had the pen, even though I had hit it. And so he was like, "I'm sorry for bringing you into this, Blake." And I said, "No, you did it on purpose." And he went, No, that's okay. So I tried. I honestly
I think
did.
it was because he was trying to find a reason to kill Zach. That's why he knew it was you, but you didn't bother him enough.
Yes. I didn't bother him like Zach does.
Yeah, it's.
He also stole Sam's bat.
Oh, he did. Yeah, he
That
stole
was
my bat.
great. Just during the entire class period, he was just holding his bat.
And he was swinging it
He was.
Yeah, he was like. So this.
The entire time he was
sentence or
explaining anything.
Yeah, he was explaining something because since we had this thing to
We were
read.
doing multiple passages that we were reading. Yeah.
Yeah. And he just kept swinging it. And I looked uncomfortable the entire time since I thought he was gonna hit Travis with it. It's because it's so funny.
I was waiting for him to hit Travis. Honestly,
Throw up, dude.
you should.
No, I don't want to, but it would make good content for the podcast.
No, it's great. It's just we're talking the.
And what's some other good Mr. R stories? Oh yeah, because he tried to. One time he brought Travis. Wait, did he bring Travis or Zach outside?
He brought Travis outside.
He brought Travis outside. This man locked Travis outside the classroom.
What he did is he walked him out. And he said, "You stay here for a second." Then we just hear the door close, and then Travis is banging on the door. Mr.
And-
Renberg just continues to talk.
Yeah, and we're all dying by this point. And just Travis, this man just keeps... And it's so funny.
I couldn't breathe.
It was like... And he didn't let him in for like 10 minutes.
That was awesome. And then when he finally walked outside, we heard some banging on the walls. I thought he killed Travis. I actually thought he killed Travis. I thought we pushed him over the edge and that he actually murdered Travis.
Yeah, and he brought... Wait. Then he brought Zach outside next, right?
No, that was a different day. That's when Zach did the...
Was that the pin? Oh, that's
that
when.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's when he brought Zach out. But I don't know what he did. We asked Zach what he said when he came back in, but I have no idea.
They just took a walk. That's what he said.
Oh, that's right. They just took a walk, and Mr. Renberg... The Berg!
Oh, no.
Mr. R went back and grabbed the... He grabbed whatever. He grabbed the papers that we were going to be doing that day or whatever. He comes back, Zach's just like, we took a walk.
That's it.
It's pretty funny.
It was really funny. Oh, hey, look at that. We're past 30 minutes.
We did it. Let's go. All right, bye.
No, we're not done. We're not done. We can't, end this right now.
All right, let's see what else we got.
Actually, could that just be the first episode? I don't think it's enough, though.
Yeah, we got any more Berg stories?
Berg stories. There's a lot of notable ones. Oh, it was after Christmas break, right?
Oh yeah, he back in high school, he did a whole project on Elvis. So, like, I think it was the day before we left.
Yeah, he did a whole slide thing about Elvis and his entire life story. Not his life story, but
just his life. Yeah,
his life, pretty much. Yeah, and it was so many people felt uncomfortable by it, just looking at him.
It was awesome.
And it was, especially Alyssa. It was.
That was hilarious.
So there's this girl that I don't know what started it with him and her, but he goes to her so much to pick on her, and it's really funny.
It is really funny.
He picks on everyone. It's hilarious.
But he picks on her snort laughing, which is the greatest.
She does that
a lot.
And yeah, she also has this. She expresses her emotions very clearly.
Yes. If she doesn't like something, she will tell you.
Oh yeah, it's pretty cool. Also, she likes Ohio State, so we're not gonna.
Yeah, we don't like her.
We don't. No, we just hate her guts.
I forgot to tell you, I buried her yesterday.
Okay.
I straight up murdered her, dude. She's dead.
Good. I didn't really like her.
I buried her in Ohio.
Oh, in Ohio. Got it.
Just be with her stupid
Buckeyes.
Yeah, Buckeye people.
You're a Texas Longhorn fan, so shut up.
You know what? You can die.
Alright, so there's this war that I'm going to face with you. It's gonna...
I'm ready.
Because this man likes Texas Longhorns. I like Texas A&M Aggies. So we're gonna have to, fight.
Hook 'em horns.
No.
Just no.
That's not how...
Also, I like the Rangers, and he likes the Astros.
Yeah, we hate each other pretty... Why are you still listening to this podcast?
You haven't come up with anything.
No, we've just been rambling for
Bumbling
30 minutes.
This entire time. 33 minutes now.
Ooh, dang.
We're really getting there.
We really are. I thought we were going to run out of ideas at 5. So.
It says 33, but we're probably going to cut out at least 50.
Are you sure?
Yep.
I don't know how much more of this I can do. My voice is starting to get tired.
So am I.
Can't breathe. And there's also this short kid named Will.
Oh,
and he's
awesome.
he's tiny. He's this. I'm pretty sure he's older than me.
He is. He's
15.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Yeah. But he's the shortest kid in 9th grade, probably.
And yeah, I'd
or
say
all of high school.
Well, of course, all of high school.
About Bud.
Bud might be a little bit shorter.
Might be a little shorter.
Also, Bud is just a little short black kid that we have.
That's a good description. Little short black.
And he's a junior. but he's a phenomenal running back for JV.
Let's go.
He'll be on varsity next year though. So.
Yeah.
And he will be good on kickoff return, for sure. That's Bud.
Yeah, that's it. I know nothing about him except that he's short. So, Will, Mr. Ars keeps saying that he's gonna hit this growth spurt he's gonna get to 7 foot, and right now he's like 5 foot.
5'3", I think, pushing 5'4" now.
Really, good for him.
He's very short.
No, he looks more like 5. Like my mom's 5'5".
He's shorter than your mom for sure. He definitely is.
Let's go. That's funny.
It's funny right there. He might be as tall as your little brother.
My brother's probably taller than him.
Maybe, actually. I think he's a little bit taller.
Oh, man.
He's
definitely taller than your brother. For sure.
Yeah, definitely. Mine is small.
You're...
It's gonna be scary when he actually shoots up. I'm gonna be like, oh.
Oh, whoa.
And then I'm gonna shoot him.
Okay.
I almost killed him today, actually. Multiple times.
Well, I think I have no more stories about you.
Nope, I think that concludes the first episode.
And maybe the only episode. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Alright, this is the Unhinged podcast, and take care.